Hello, great souls. If you have been trying to level up your English, your communication, but you are not able to see results as per your expectations, then this video is for you. It's never too easy to start learning this language from scratch, and it's never too hard, too difficult to get English fluency if you have decided that you are going to start. Look, I also started my English journey from very zero level. Whatever I used to speak was nothing. And that's why I'm here to make you believe. Whether you are at beginner level, intermediate level, or at advanced level. But if you feel like kind of stuck, then there is something which is stopping you and you are not aware with that. By my experience, I have understood this, and in this video, I am here to spill the beans. It's been quite long I have been in this English journey, and I believe it's never ending process. The more I'm learning, the more I'm getting to know that there is still so much to learn, and this language communication is like a deep ocean. I have talked with numerous people, with a lot of people in this journey, throughout my journey. And one thing I have noticed that everyone is different. And that's why the way they are learning is different. Their journey is different. The time and resources which they have is different, right? If you can take an example of a mother, right? Maybe she is living in a family where she has to, handle everything. She has to handle maybe joint family, right? Then you can talk about some people who are going for job. Like morning to night, they are in their job and they have to give their time and energy, everything into it. Now I'm talking about some people, they are free. Maybe they have taken some break, right? Because after some time they have some interview. So they have decided, all right, I have these 3 months or these two months and I am going to level up my communication. I'm really proud of these mothers. A lot of responsibilities, how they are taking care of these things and how they are even dedicating some time, to learn this language. Even though if you are married or you have jobs, but somewhere you have decided you will learn it. Right, somewhere you have decided that I will achieve it. So no one is going to deny this fact that yes, you are busy. But now the question is how you are going to find time and energy that even though if you are busy in your life, but you are going to dedicate your time and energy and you are going to learn this language, you are going to become damn fluent and people are going to be shocked because you are going to prove them that see, even though I was busy, but I have done it. I have achieved this goal and I have gotten the best level of fluency. And there are a couple of things which I would love to mention by my experience. So whether you are a damn busy person or you are at intermediate level, these tips are gonna help you in more than one way. So without wasting your precious time, let's directly dive into it. So 4 things are there which I'm going to mention and you have to just give closer look to each and everything in order to understand the minute detail which is becoming your barrier. All right, so now the first thing is right use of available resources today, because the world is bombarded with a lot of things and there is a myth of advanced English, advanced communication. People are leaving this beautiful simplicity, smooth fluency behind and they're chasing something which is not even required. Whatever resources you have right in front of you, okay, whether it is your time, it is some tools, it is some guidelines, or it can be some applications, or it can be some books, or it can be some study material. Whatever you have right in front of you, have you used these things at their full potential? First, let's talk about time. No matter how busy you are in your life, but if you give closer look to your to-do list, to your day-to-day activities, you will find some time. What you have got to do is just for a week or for 2 days or for 5 days, you have to take some time to have some closer look to your to-do list or how you run your day. After that, you have to track this. Done with your house chores, you are done with your job, and after that, whatever time you have, then what you have got to do after this, whatever time and energy is there. You are going to dedicate that time and energy to that time which you have allocated, right? And when I say available resources, from these available resources you have to find some activities which is going to give major impact on your communication, right? Let's suppose you have just 30 minutes per day, just 30 minutes, or let's take you have 1 hour and you don't have more than 1 hour, right? Speaking is an activity which is actually going to show major impact rather than reading, rather than writing, rather than studying. Speaking is something which is going to give major impact. So what you are going to do, you are going to find, let's suppose you have just 1 hour, all right, for 30 minutes or for 20 minutes every day, you are going to talk to someone who speaks better than you. Just like ACE Fluency, applications like CV application, right? There are a lot of applications. If not, then you can join my WhatsApp group for free. The link is in the description box. It can be whether listenings or it can be speaking as well, active listening, all right? Because listening is something which you can do all day long. When you're going for office, when you're doing household chores, you can do listening, and listening has major impact. Second, have guide. You know, having guide with you who can actually guide you for the right direction is the smart way of learning this language, all right? I can understand if you are at beginner level and you are going to practice with a very beginner person, I know you will break your hesitation, but you will not learn the way you can learn with guide, right? When I say guide, obviously I'm not saying you have to buy some plans here, you have to like put your money into it. No, I would not say it, all right? If you can rely on them, because I believe, yes, these trainers have put 1,000 hours, more than time that they have put in their learnings, right? So they know better than you, and the path on which you are walking on, they have already walked on that, so they know which is the right direction. Guide can be someone who speaks better than you. You can find a person and have that person in your contact, and you can just join any application like CV application or like ACE Fluency application. In these great applications, people have given feature where you can actually send friend request and you can talk to these people on daily basis, right? In this way, if you have found someone who is actually speaking better than you, you can have these people in your contact or in your friend list, so you can have conversation with them in your day-to-day life, and you can ask for some feedback. Say even YouTube videos will help you when it comes to guidelines. So if you have any queries in your mind, just try to watch some YouTube videos that what can be the solution for this. So I believe today people have made a lot of videos on almost each and every concern. Simply just type and the video will be right in front of you. Third thing, try to expand your comfort zone every day. First thing is coming out of your comfort zone, and I can understand coming out of your comfort zone can be quite difficult for the people who are at beginner level, or maybe they are at lower intermediate level, all right? So I would not say just break the comfort zone and just go and talk with each and everyone. No, I would say expand your comfort zone. I'll tell you something, I'm not the person who just talk to AI or talk to wall, something like that, but I'll tell you, I just talk in public. Like I love to do kind of virtual public speaking. I'm not talking about real public speaking. I would do that in future because I'm quite excited about that. So virtual public speaking, whenever I speak, I love to speak in front of a lot of people. It can be whether 10, whether 20, 40, 50, 60, 100. Do you think from the first day, from the very first day, I just said, all right, I have decided I'm going to speak in English and I'm going to come out of my comfort zone. Today I'll talk to everyone. I'll do virtual public speaking. I have not done in this way. So what have I done? I have expanded my comfort zone. How I did that? Now simply, you are going to do something every day related to this language, and mostly I would say whether it is 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes or 30 minutes, but you are going to contribute in speaking every day. I've said expand your comfort zone, how you are going to do it. I'll tell you one thing. You think that you have fear of judgment because of people. No, you even judge yourself. Have you ever noticed when we speak in English, we feel somewhere, I'm not liking the way I'm speaking. No, when I speak in English, I sound terrible. It sounds horrible. Yes, this is the hesitation and that critic voice inside you, which is not allowing you to speak. So first you have to deal with this voice, right? So I would say do this. Start with simple steps. All right, if you're not feeling like talking to someone, all right, today talk to AI, use ChatGPT. All right, talk to walls, talk in your mind, read something. Just do these activities in English. I believe if you contribute little by little every day, it becomes a lot. As there is a beautiful saying, little by little, a little becomes a lot. And that's how you transform. And that's how your life transforms. And that's how I have made this fluency. Every day you have to put your time and energy into expanding your comfort zone. And one day automatically, you do not need to come out and burst your comfort zone. It will be expanded that much that you will be enough comfortable to sit and talk, and you will enjoy that a lot. And fourth point, every day become 1% good at it. Believe it or not, every day I do it. Every day I try to become 1% good at it. And when I say, it's not like every time it's okay, I'm speaking. I do speak every day, but I try to hustle and juggle with some activities. So I believe every day I am adding 1%. Are you able to see the way I'm speaking right now? Do you think 3 years back or 2 years back I was able to speak in the very same way, the way I'm speaking right now? Obviously not. No, I could not utter even a single word. But how it happened that I'm able to deliver my speech, I don't know what is happening in my mind. How I'm speaking, this is not my first language. 1% every day. 1% every day, 1% every day, 1% every day. I was becoming 1% good at it every day. And I believe the more I was making it 1% every day, the fluency was walking behind me. And the moment I made it 100%, I delivered my speech with confidence. Try to become 1% good at it every day, and that's how you become. I would not call 100% good at it, but 90% or 80% good. Here when I say that try to do something every day with this language, there are some activities which I would say do on daily basis. You don't have any choice here. So first one is your speaking. You're not going to leave it no matter what. You have to speak whether for 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, it adds in your 1%. And second is your listenings. This one is damn important, and this is something I'm telling you by my experience. All right. So these are the two activities you will contribute in your day-to-day life every day. That's totally up to you whether you want to talk for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes or 4 hours. I have seen a lot of people are there even in my WhatsApp group. They are talking for 5 hours. I'm quite happy after seeing that, right? And second thing is listenings. Try to listen. Try to listen every day. Every day you can do it anywhere. You won't believe I remind myself every time that, hey, where you going? Just take your earphones, put it in your ears and listen. Listen in English. Are you baking? Listen in English. Are you just, whatever you are doing, are you sleeping? Listen in English. So try to tell this to yourself. Remind yourself 1 to 2 times, and then later on, your mind will start reminding you. I have made my mind in this way. It reminds me every time that you have to listen. Okay, so these are the two activities you will do in order to make 1% every day. But apart from that, there are other activities as well you can do if you have time. So what are these activities? Like you can read in English. I believe reading you can do anywhere. You don't have to pick particular book for this, right? Simply you're walking somewhere, some hoardings are there, some papers are there, some templates are there. Don't ask what to read. Read everything. Just make it your habit. All right. So every day try to read at least something and just add it in your 1%. Second thing which you can do is write. Okay, again, it's completely your choice if you want to do it. But if you want to add it in your 1%, you can do it. Study, again, study is your choice if you want to do study, all right? Again, you can add it in your 1%. And same as I would say thinking. Thinking, again, don't make it your choice, make it your habit and try to do it every day, because thinking takes nothing. Speaking takes the contribution of 2 people, right? Listening, again, it takes your attention, but thinking is something will happen automatically. It's kind of passive you know, it's kind of passive work which is happening for you, that you're not paying any attention to it, but it is happening in your mind, and at the same time it is making you good at this language. If you do it maybe for 5 minutes, maybe for 10 minutes on daily basis, it will add in your 1% and it will become 90% one day, and you will be shocked while seeing the results, the way I am shocked, the way I was shocked. You won't believe from where I have started. I could not utter even a single sentence. I hated this language, but I have made it. How? Just by becoming 1% good at it. If you are confused how to develop this reading habit, writing habit, listening habits, then the link is in the description box. You can watch videos on it. I have made a detailed video about everything: what, why, when, where, how. If you liked this video, then definitely you are going to love this one as well, where I have mentioned it how you can get fluency in 6 months or in 3 months, and this is possible now. Earlier it was not. So what are you waiting for? Just go and watch. Bye.